Hi everybody, welcome back to Mage Renaissance, episode 17 with me, Sid, and last episode we did a whole load of stuff with this stuff, the old Thorncraft. Made a few bits and pieces, did a few things, made a whole load of water jars, and in the process of doing all of that, not built the flux up in this area to a critical level, but it has gone up quite a bit, and that was just with using this thing and this thing. Now, we also did a whole load of research, which if we go in here, we should be able to see on the alchemy side. We need to get infusion before we can move any further on that, but we have got automation, we have got the thaumium essential smeltery, and we have got the improved essential distillation, which allows us to make the auxiliary venting port. So, yeah, lots of things we can make to improve essential. That's blah blah blah. Auxiliary slurry pump, so they go onto the side, so we presumably we can get what, 3 of those on, I'm guessing. Probably 1 on each side. Yeah, 3 of those. And yeah, so we can put those on. We can put the essential things to hoofer. I'm guessing that these have to go blah blah blah. Like the slurry pumps, the vents need to be placed on the side of the smelter. The process will reduce the flux produced by about 1/3, and additional vents will increase this, though they're diminishing returns. So we could put 3 of those on. That would improve it. We make 1 of those. That would improve it. We reduce the flux levels considerably. However, it's not clean. It's not a perfectly clean solution. This is, yeah, it is not a good solution. It's not perfect. So my thought was, let's go and take the what is in here? Oh, it's the wolf that it's Brian. Yeah, I'm just sat there and thinking, what? So I've also planted a wolfsbane root out there, and there's I've just literally done these. There's a nightshade root and a wolfsbane root there, just keeping this garden grow, making it more functional, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so I decided to head over to the Nether. Now, Nether has always been my go-to in the last, since Minecraft Thorncraft up for 1.8, which is where the flux mechanics got really nasty. I don't think it's going to help in this version, but it is at least a disposable space. Now I've done a little bit of work and I've domed this, and I have brought this with me. I've also brought a whole load of crap with me that I should have offloaded first. I brought a whole load of bits to help us build, basically. So I've got a bit of this, I've got a bit of glowstone, and we're going to make this insect kind of a central thing. We'll have that is off to where our portal is. Gives us 3 spaces over here. We can get this lit up, make it nicer, make the floor nicer, but the floor will be slabbed. That's the key. And we will have this bonfire here on the crafting table in the middle, which will be our key to travel to and from. The idea is what we don't want is anything spawning in here, and the best way to do that is these little things. These are not the ideal slabs though, so I've got a few ideas for slabs. Obviously we've got nether brick as an option. We can always chisel. We've got silver wood. We've got various woods. Now it is a nether, so don't forget that's always a consideration as well. I thought we'd start off with old maybe a little bit of polished andesite on the columns. Now the other thing I'm doing is, you'll notice I do this quite a lot, and that is because you will probably see, because I've actually already had this happen to me once while I was building the dome. But lava in the lava anywhere, but not just in the Nether. Lava anywhere flows to the lowest point, and it flows twice as far and a lot faster in the Nether, as we all know, because I'm sure we've all burnt to death at least on one occasion or another. So as long as you make sure there's a hole lower than the point you're standing on, any lava that floods out will go into that hole. So you should be reasonably safe. That's the idea anyway. Yeah, so basically take out the central block, and I basically pop it back in once I've done whatever I'm doing. before I leave the building, kind of thing, just to make sure that we don't come back in and find oh, bloody hell, my fists are just too efficient. That we don't come back and find that there is a brute blaze waiting to make our lives very miserable. Or other things. There are one or two other things that can spawn in the nether, which are not overly conducive to healthy living. So I think what I may do here is we've got double. Okay. So again, that should be within plenty of range. Oh, hello. Well, and there is case in point. Not a major issue, because you can, as I say, you can avoid it if you're somewhat safety conscious. This would not be safety conscious, going in and doing it like that. So. But you know, it's not a major issue, especially with Moldavite anyway. It's not the most valuable of silent gems. So yeah. So I'm thinking there and there. I said, didn't I? Yeah, I think that works. And then what I'm thinking there is we'll do that and that. And we're going to just bring this up to the center. That'll work. So let me do a little bit of design work. I said I wasn't going to go over the top with building this area, and I'm not. I'm just going to make it fairly basic, but reasonably pretty. I mean, I've got to do something. It's Minecraft, for crying out loud, you know. Whoops. Without building, then what's the point in playing Minecraft? I might as well just do something else. So yeah, we're going to get this little area done, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm getting somewhere steadily. So this is defiled stone brick from Defiled Lands, and this is Tenebra wood slab from the Defiled Lands. Nice thing about these is they don't actually spread defiled biomes unless they are in a defiled biome. Got like this glass needs to change. I think I'm going to change it to a purple glass, probably, because you know me and purple. Over this way, we've got obviously leaves with lighting, leaves and lighting. You still need to do a ceiling. We've got space for 3 wings to the actual build here, and over this way is our barrier stone. And I know there's one of them blaze fellas over there. We need to do something with this corridor. And I'm going to use fire, I think, and maybe some iron bars along there. I'm going to take that for now, because I don't want to leave anything spawnable in here. Everything in here should be unspawnable. Time will tell. However, I want to go back. I want to do something with Thorncraft, because one of the issues we have right now is that every time I want glass, or every time I want to smelt stone, or anything mundane. In fact, actually, if I wanted to smelt even ores, although, to be honest, I would probably use ember to go down that route, I'm having to burn fuel. Now, I have discovered that thing, Hephaestite shards. It basically is a piece of coal. It has other things. You can change your blast and fruit into blazing blast and fruit. You can make a block of Hephaestus, which this stuff burns really fast as well. So I don't know whether we could use that elsewhere. We can make torches with it as well. It's coal, basically. It's coal. If you stand on it, it burns. And I have got a whole load of netherrack. Now I can obviously smelt netherrack and blah blah blah, make bricks, but we have a solution in this, which I asked the question. I wasn't sure of the answers to this, and I'm still not. In the artifice, we have the Infernal furnace, and if we go and make the Infernal furnace, which requires 12 netherrack, 12 nether brick, 12 obsidian, iron bars, and a lava bucket, and basically blah blah blah, anything drops. Okay. Now, nominally, what you would have had to do to that is you would have had to hit that with a wand. How do we do that in this? Oh, pinch of Salis Mundus. There we go. Fuel-free furnace. So, if we have a look over there, we need 12 nether obsidian, even. Okay. Nether brick. We've got those in the nether. Iron bars and we want some of those anyway, and a bucket of lava. Oh, and then we need some Salis Mundus, don't we? For that we're going to need one of those and one of those, and we'll use a little bit of Terra, a little bit of Auto, and a little bit of what am I never going to use much of? See, some of these I'll probably rarely ever use. I'm going to stick a mortise through just because we can, and we can go up. Oh, 1, 2, 3, that. Oh, and a piece of redstone, of course. I always forget that there's always one bit of this I forget. And Terra. Salis Mundus, thank you very much. Okay. Pop that away. We've got Salis Mundus, we got that, we got that. We're going to need a bowl, a thing of lava. I have no idea where we're going to find a bucket of lava. I mean, where in all of the nether would you find a bucket of lava? I really don't know. Okay, let's head over there. So, looking at, let's have a look at this. There's a good chunk and a bit over there before we hit lava on that level. That level, I didn't get any purple, did I? And that level looks like there might be something over there. I think we're going to do it here. We're going to need to make a way of climbing up onto it, a way of dumping our stuff into it, yada yada. That's all, well, that's actually dead easy with Britannia. And we're going to need a capture method, which we're also going to get going. But right now we need to just go down and see a man about some lava. Hey, hello. Let me just come over in here a second. Well, what I've just realised, my bow is not. Oh, come on. That sounds like there's another. Oh, I thought so. Right, just leave me. You are having a giraffe. They're waiting. They're ganging up. Another one over there. Another one over there, look. Any more you want a piece of this action, huh? That one, obviously, he feels lucky. And pong. Oh, okay. I ain't going to complain. That was a bit, and I don't actually need to go. That was probably a mistake because I've just updated that, haven't I? It's not too bad. Right, we have everything we need. Let's go and get this furnace in, shall we? So, if I were to go in here and go and basically make this furnace like there. That's far enough, deep enough. Right, what was our... Oh, we needed some of those bricks as well, didn't we? Nether brick, nether brick, nether brick, nether brick, there we go. And we were going to make it, it's going to be a cross of obsidian and nether brick in the bottom. Now, do I want to do it here? I think I do want to do it here. So we have a cross of obsidian and nether brick. Okay, and then next layer is bang bang there. 3 obsidian, nether brick and bars. 1, 2, 3. Nether brick, nether brick, nether brick, nether brick, and bars. We're going to have obsidian go there. Nether brick, nether brick, nether brick, obsidian, lava, nether brick, obsidian. Salis Mundus. There we go. We have our friendly little furnace. Now, we really can't use that right now because he's going to struggle to get anything in there, and obviously anything we throw in there is going to... Well, we'll give it a try, I suppose. Hup. But there is flux. That is definitely flux we saw there. Again, not a major worry. We are in a disposable area and I'm not going to worry about that. However, that's the thing. So now what we need to do is to get a collection mechanism and a dispensing mechanism. So yeah, we need to think about that one, don't we? There are several options. I think I have 1 or 2 available to me. Probably. Yeah, let's go. We'll take this with us. We'll head back to the base and let's have a look at the things. Plus I need purple dye. Don't let me forget the purple dye. Back in a moment. Alright, first thing, I've got the purple dye. First things first, let us make 1, 2 and 3. 3 arcane bellows. That's that sorted. Now, the other thing we wanted was to look into was the hungry chest. Now the hungry chest is great wood planks and a trapdoor and a little bit of V and some crystals. Okay, great wood. 2. That should be enough. Trapdoor, trapdoor. And we should just be doing that. I love this fella, is brilliant. I love him. He is so funny. There you go. Oh, have they got rid of the animation? Oh, that's poor. That was one of the best bits about him, was his little... I mean, I do like his little chomping sound, don't get me wrong, but I did like the animation as well. I feel cheated now. I've cheated out of an animation. Got that. Now, what else? How much living wood have we got? Not a huge amount. We use those to make the open crate. So 1, 2... we'll make that. The question is, I'm just going to do it. It doesn't really matter which crafting table we do it in. We are going to need that, however, and hopefully it's not flammable. Open crate. Hopper. Hopper's probably the easiest thing, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chest. Do I want another chest on top of that, or a crate? Actually, let's do chest. Let's have a look at the crate recipe, shall we? Don't think we need anything fancy. I think a bog standard wooden crate will be fine, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go. That'll do it. We'll do one of those, and because I think a wooden crate off the top of my head is about the size of a double chest, but it has the advantage that it doesn't have to open, which means you don't have to worry about space. That's actually slightly bigger than a double chest, so that's ideal. And then we'll get a hopper. That'll do there. We can pop you away. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's good. I want to take that with me. And poo. Give me a piece of cobble. Anything else? Yes, I do. I want to leave you behind, but I don't want to take you, because we need to know just how badly this thing is going to be corrupting the environment around us. If it is, I mean, it looks like it may be, and that is possibly enough for me. Oh, hang on. Let me do that. Have I got a... Where's my crate? Get me one of those. That'll do for there. We'll pop the hungry chest there. So everything that comes out will go into that. Now, what I want to do, and I don't know whether this is going to be a good idea or not, let's... have I got any wood on me that's flammable? Yeah, got plenty of wood on me that's flammable. Let's just see what happens if I do that. I'm going to guess this is fine. But in the meantime... Ooh, hello. That was not quite what I wanted, but in the meantime what we want is we would like to have a crate there with a hopper going down like that. Okay, that's all good. I think that's fine. It's going to just burn up, I suspect. Open crate goes in there. And then we can come over here and grab those and just basically chuck them in. And what we should see what is happening to the environment though? Very difficult to tell. I can't really see any visible taint in the environment, but you know, that doesn't mean anything. Alright, now the other thing we need to do is speed this up. Oh, this is let me just make a hole there, and we can pop that there. We can pop you there. We're going to block all that off. We can make a hole there. That should be pretty good. And what's happening to the environment? Anything? Not that I can see. Seems reasonably... Should scan a few things while we're at it. Anything else in here needs scanning? Oh. Ooh, bit of alchemy research. There we go. Oh. Have I not scanned netherrack? Or nether brick for that matter? Looks like I haven't. Anything else while we're here? Yeah, there's stuff we haven't scanned. Alright, anyway, that is doing its job. So what we need to do now is try and work in this build, and that is going to go like this, I think, initially. We'll just block the entire thing in to there, and then we'll... I mean, an ender chest would be the obvious choice, wouldn't it? But I don't think... Yeah, not too bad. We've got the blaze rods, we've got obsidian. That might be the better option. Alright, let's try that. Back in a moment. Alright, I went in the end. We're gonna, oh, that's all gone anyway. Oh, that's just gone into there now. I went in the end with this, which is an ender pearl and and the old ender pouch. I went with purple, which was probably a mistake, but you know, it wouldn't be up. Oh, bum. Hang on, let's get that back how that belongs. Yeah, so if I grab this, for example, and now go and chuck that in, then that's good. All wonderful. And we can obviously make more of those wonderful, nice nether bricks, which we're going to use for the ceiling and for so much more of this build. But I'm happy with that. I'm more than happy with that, in fact. I'm tempted, actually. Have I got any? I haven't got many. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do one set. So I'm tempted to just... yeah, let's do that. And keep this... I've got this kind of rugged... I can't see where I'm just doing the odd bit. And just kind of hiding that right there. And then that over there. No. That over there. Hup. Yeah, that's all right, and we can do the same down here, but like this. Maybe even one up there like that, and that works absolutely fine. Which means I can take most of this. In fact, all of it. Why not? It's not like we're going to have a shortage. And that can be doing that. Lovely. Right, I've got a ceiling to finish, and once that's going to obviously oh, don't take that. Take those. Even with this stuff, it's going to be a while before all of this finishes. We also do need to keep an eye on the flux levels. They don't appear to be going up, which is, as I say, that is awesome. But yeah, let me get this done and I shall be right back with you. Alright, that is it. We've got, well, let me show you. The entrance hall is done. That could have been done with bin higher, but obviously you got that stops anything wandering in and breaking doors down. I don't think anything can in the nether, but there you go. And then we come into here and we've got the furnace over there, central like redstone eye in the middle, and the roof is all vaulted in. Now I think that is worthy of a screenshot. And this thing is just happily chewing away. It looks to me, I'm just trying to think, there does appear to be a sliver of flux on that thing, but I'm not entirely sure. It's very difficult to tell at this stage. It used to give flux. That looks like flux to me. They're giving it off there into the atmosphere. So I think this is going to generally, eventually, completely wreck the environment. But it doesn't matter because we're in the nether. Disposable terrain. I know, even though I've done this rather nice thing, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. So next episode, I think we're going to bring across our alchemy gear, try and update that and get the system for getting essentia and crystals and everything done. And yeah, I think on that note, we're going to call it an episode. And until then, thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.